So using my Vine charcoal, I'm going to start drawing an outline of my still life. I'm going to put my phone down here so that you just see the paper as I create my outline. So I'm just holding my Vine charcoal carefully. It can break pretty easily, but I wouldn't worry about that. I'm just going to start by really lightly drawing the basic shapes that I see. So this teapot that I'm looking at is a circle, and there's a circle towards the top for the lid, and then there's the handle, and there's the spout. This doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just creating a really light outline. I'm going to move on to the little potted plant that I have. I want to make sure I get the oval right for the top of the pot. So a rough outline. Doesn't have to be perfect or detailed at this point, just like a sketch. And then I have my candlestick, which also has another large circle. When I make circles, the first one is never right, so I just make a bunch until I get the right shape that I want. And I can start making the base of my candlestick. And the fun thing with still life drawing is you can put in objects that interest you. So it kind of says a little bit about what you like or what you like to be looking at as you are drawing. You can draw things you're doing, objects from things that you were doing during your quarantine while school is out, if you wanted even. So I have a very light outline. I have my fabric I need to draw in as well. I know this isn't an ideal setup. I wish I could show you the still life objects while I'm drawing, but I think this will just have to work. So hopefully this is making sense and you get the picture. I'm just carefully drawing the edge of my fabric that I had in my still life. I'm not going to worry about the pattern quite yet or anything like that. There, so that's my basic outline. Like I said, I like to do this with the Vine charcoal. You don't want to go too dark with the charcoal pastel yet, because that will make it easier to erase if you use the Vine charcoal instead of the pastel. Okay, so let me bring it down here. So here's my rough outline, and here is my still life object. So I want to look carefully. It looks like my candle is a little too short when I look at my still life. So I want to make sure it looks as realistic as possible, proportion wise, and making sure that all my objects are in the right place before I start adding the value. So because my candlestick is too short, I'm going to have to redraw it. I can just go in and erase it with my chamois cloth. Okay? It will get black, it will get a little messy, but that's the fun part. Charcoal is one of my favorite drawing mediums. So I'm going to try to get this right, and then in my next video I'll show you how to use the charcoal pastels for darker values.